You know those stories. Records are being broken on a daily basis. Records that have stood for many years are being broken on a daily basis. Very unfair. And no teacher should ever be allowed to teach transgender to our children without parental consent, right? We will also keep on fighting for the welfare of America's women and children. Now, you know, people really love Melania, our First Lady. First Lady, Melania. They love her. We got all these signs. We love our First Lady. She is continuing to help children through her Be Best initiative, fostering the future it is, standing up for young people in the foster care community who need our love, our help, and our support. She's done a great job. Done a great job. Thank you, Melania. The Republican Party will continue to be the party of the American family, the American child, and the party of the American dream, which is rapidly going away. We'll bring it back. The radical left Democrat Party is not a 50% party within our country. They're against God, guns, oil, law enforcement, voter ID, tax cuts, regulation cuts. They're against all of these things. They're against the Constitution and the Founding Fathers. Other than that, they're great, aren't they? Okay. Now think of it, they're against all of those things. The way they win is to cheat in elections. They cheat like dogs. Everywhere the Republican Party has the chance, we must pass critical election integrity reforms. Matt, you and Christina will do a job, including universal voter ID, citizenship confirmation. They don't want confirmation that somebody's not a citizen. Are you a citizen? It's none of your business. Oh, they have right. This is crazy. They are against citizenship. Think of that. Voter ID, citizenship confirmation. No more fake drop boxes. No private money pouring into local election offices. You got to get your approval from state legislatures, which they didn't do. And ultimately, we need same-day voting with only paper ballots. Same day. You know, France had a big election recently, a few months ago. They had only paper ballots. They had same-day voting. 36 million people voted. Nobody complained at the end. They have a winner, they have a loser, nobody complained. And if they have a complaint, they can check the paper. It doesn't just disappear, you know, it disappears into thin air. By the way, Lisa, please stand up. Lisa McClain, Congresswoman, doing a great job. Oh, I didn't know you were here. Great, Lisa. Doing a great job, thank you. She doing good, Marjorie? Good, yes? Marjorie says yes, that's okay with me. We're just 6 weeks away from the most important midterm election in American history, and we need a landslide so big that the radical left cannot rig it or steal it. We have to have a landslide. Right? Right, Tudor, right? Early voting has started to go, so get out and vote. Vote for Tudor, Shane, Matt, Christina, John, and all the others without delay. Vote Republican. We'll bring back your country. This is the year we're going to take back the House. We're going to take back the Senate. We're going to take back America. And in 2024, most importantly, we are going to take back our beautiful, beautiful, magnificent White House. Together we will fight for more jobs for Michigan families, fair trade for Michigan workers, and more Michigan factories, forging more products stamped with that beautiful phrase, made in the USA. We put it all over the place. Nobody's ever done the job we did. We had that thing booming. Now they want to give the jobs back to China. Hate to tell you. We will shut down Biden's border disaster, reinstitute our strong Remain in Mexico policy. How's that policy? You think that was easy? And then they gave it up on day one, remain in Mexico. No, let's let them come into our country unchecked. Terrible, just terrible. The thought process is so sick. Strengthen the patriots of ICE and Border Patrol. We will again end catch and release. We will end chain migration. We will end the visa lottery. We will clamp down on illegal immigration just like we did less than 2 years ago. Think of it, the safest border in our history. 2 years ago, we had the safest border in our history, and nobody even disputes it, not even the fake news back there. We will stop the crime wave in Democrat-run cities. We will give our police the power they need and the respect that they deserve. And we will not take legal protection away from our police. We will help our police. We will restore law and order in America. You're not going to have people shooting you as you walk down the sidewalk with your child. We will hold China accountable for unleashing the virus upon the world. We will defend our Constitution. We will defend the Second Amendment, which is under siege. And we will proudly uphold the Judeo-Christian values and principles of our nation's founding. We will restore patriotic education to our schools. And we will teach our children to love their country, honor our history, and to always respect our great American flag. In conclusion, our MAGA movement, Make America Great Again, is by far the greatest political movement in the history of our country. Nobody even debates it. Nobody says, oh, gee, it might not be. There was a movement 200 years ago. Now, there's never been anything like this. And by the way, far more people than you think, far more. This isn't a 50-50 country, far, far more than you think. Together, we're standing up against some of the most menacing forces, entrenched interests, and vicious opponents our people have ever seen before. Despite great outside dangers, our biggest threats remain the sick, sinister, and evil people from within our country. From within, you know the people I'm talking about. You see them all the time. Lie, disinformation, cheat, steal. But no matter how big or powerful the corrupt radical left Democrats that we are fighting against may be, you must never forget, this nation does not belong to them. This nation belongs to you, all of you. This is your home, this is your heritage, and our American liberty is your God-given right. Remember that. From Marquette to Midland, from Mackinac to Saginaw, and from Lansing to beautiful Ann Arbor, to right here in Warren, we inherit the legacy of Michigan patriots who gave their blood, sweat, and tears for this beloved nation. This is the state where Henry Ford invented the assembly line. How about that? It's the place where General Motors, Chrysler, and Kellogg revolutionized entire industries. And Michigan is the state that gave us Motown and Mustang. The unrivaled might of the American Midwest, unrivaled. Your Michigan ancestors forged the steel, built the cities, laid out the railroads, worked the factories, tilled the fields, fought the battles, and won the victories that made America into the greatest and most powerful nation in the history of the world. But now, we are a nation in decline. We are a failing nation. We are a nation that has the highest inflation in 50 years, and where the stock market finished the worst first half of the year since 1872. Likewise, we are a nation that has the highest energy costs in its history. We are no longer energy independent or energy dominant. And we were just there 2 short years ago. We are a nation that is begging Venezuela, Saudi Arabia, Russia, and many others for oil. Please, please, please help us, Joe Biden says. Yet we have more liquid gold right under our feet than any other country in the world. We are a nation that is consumed by the radical left's Green New Deal, yet everyone knows that the Green New Deal will lead to our destruction. We are a nation whose leaders are demanding all electric cars, even though they can't go far, cost too much, and whose batteries are produced in China with materials only available in China, when unlimited amounts of gasoline are available inexpensively in the United States, but not available in China. We are a nation that ended oil exploration and production in the United States of America just as the price of oil reached an all-time high. We are a nation that surrendered in Afghanistan, leaving behind dead soldiers, American citizens, and $85 billion worth of the finest military equipment in the world. We are a nation that allowed Russia to devastate a country, Ukraine, killing hundreds of thousands of people, and it will only get worse. It would never have happened with me as your commander-in-chief, and for 4 long years, it never did happen. And China with Taiwan, their circling is next. We are a nation that has weaponized its law enforcement against the opposing political party like never before. We've got a Federal Bureau of Investigation that won't allow bad election-changing facts to be presented to the public, where Hunter Biden's laptop was Russian disinformation when they knew it wasn't, and a Department of Justice that refuses to investigate egregious acts of voting irregularities and fraud. And we have a president who's cognitively impaired and in no condition to lead our country, which may very well end up very soon in World War III. We are a nation that no longer has a free and fair press. Fake news is all you get, and they are indeed the enemy of the people. We are a nation where free speech is no longer allowed, where crime is rampant like never before, where the economy has been collapsing, where more people died of COVID in 2021 than in 2020. We are a nation that is allowing Iran to build a massive nuclear weapon and China to use the trillions of dollars it has taken from us to build a military to rival our own. And just 2 years ago, we had Iran, China, Russia, and North Korea in check. They weren't going to do a thing against us, and everyone knows it. They respected your leader, and they respected our country. And perhaps most importantly, we are a nation that is no longer respected. We are a nation that is no longer listened to around the world. We are a nation that in many ways has become a joke. And we are a nation that is hostile to liberty, freedom, and faith. We are a nation whose economy is floundering, whose stores are not stocked, whose deliveries are not coming, and whose educational system is ranked at the very bottom of every single list. We are a nation where large packs of criminals and thieves are allowed to go into stores and openly rob them, beat up the help, and kill people. They will kill people, and they kill them at will, if necessary, and even if not necessary, and there is no retribution. We are a nation whose once revered airports are a dirty, crowded mess where you sit and wait for hours and then are notified that the plane won't leave, and they have no idea when they will, as a nation, when they will be delivered and when you will be delivered to your destination. It's a nation where ticket prices are through the roof. They don't have the pilots to fly the plane. They don't want or seek qualified air traffic controllers. And they don't know what the hell they're doing. We are a nation that has lost its confidence, its willpower, and its strength. We are a nation that has lost its way. But we are not going to let this continue. 2 years ago, we were a great nation, and we will soon be a great nation again. It was hardworking patriots like you who built this country, and it is hardworking patriots like you who are going to save our country. We will stand up to the radical left Democrats and the rhinos, and we will fight for America like no one has ever fought before. There is no mountain we cannot climb. There is no summit we cannot reach. There is no challenge we cannot meet. There is no victory we cannot have. We will not bend, we will not break, we will not yield. We will never, ever, ever give in. We will never give up. We will never, ever back down. As long as we are confident and united, the tyrants we are fighting do not stand even a chance. Because we are Americans, and Americans kneel to God and God alone. The silent majority is back and stronger than ever before. My fellow citizens, this incredible journey we are on together has only just begun. And it is time to start talking about greatness for our country again. We are one movement, one people, one family, and one glorious American nation. So with the help of everyone here today and citizens all across our land, we will make America powerful again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. Proud. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you, Michigan. God bless you all. Thank you, Michigan. Thank you very much.